including Kylie Minogue, Britt Eklund, Right Said Fred, and Kim Wilde.
Basically self-employed.
Stand by.
Let's do it again.
Kylie, having met you for the first time, you're so beautiful. Why have you given up acting?
Oh, I'm taken aback. Well, let's say I haven't given it up. I've just not done it for 3 years. I don't know, I'd love to do more acting, and I just hope that I haven't forgotten what to do when the time comes that I can do it. I guess I've taken up touring, I've taken up songwriting, and just put a lot more into my recording career, so I'm left with not much time. And the next acting job that I take on, I really want to make sure it's the right part, because I know everyone, the eagle eyes will be out just waiting for me to, you know, do something wrong, so I want to be very careful about.
What sort of part would you like to play?
I would love to do a comedy.
Yeah.
That's what I would love to sink my teeth into. I've never done one before, and I know it's very difficult to do, but I'm sure I could pull it off.
Obviously not counting Neighbours as a comedy.
Well, the thing with Neighbours is we tried to put as much comedy into it as we could, I guess partly to amuse ourselves,
Sure.
because you're doing the same thing all day, every day. But yeah, there was opportunities where we would either do sight gags were the easiest ones,
Yes.
or just alter the script slightly to just to have a laugh. And I think the audience appreciate
Sure.
that.
And are there any sort of songs you've never done that you would really like to do? Would you like to do some of the old standards? And
There's some covers I'd like to do. Who knows? I mean, there's so many different avenues I could take in the future. It would be perhaps one day to do an album of covers of all my favourite songs. Or
Sure.
I don't know. I'm sure I'll be doing a few more covers.
Single girl in this sort of mad business. How do you cope?
Today you ask me. I mean, if you'd asked me a couple of weeks ago, I could have been having a bad day. You know, I really don't like this. It's too much. I'm 23. What am I doing this for? But hey, I get to do things like this. I mean, even this has the best of, not the best of, it has the extremes here in Monte Carlo, because it's fabulous. Meet lots of great people, have a great time. But then you also feel a bit like you're in a fishbowl, because people have got their video cameras. And in a way, it's sad, because they don't think they're being rude. It wouldn't cross their mind that they're being rude, but fancy standing in front of someone.
Let's do it again.
Now, as for singing, what's the next thing that you're doing in the singing world?
The next thing I'm very excited about. It's best of album, for want of a better word. Best of, greatest hits, they always sound so kind of cliche, but I think it's going to be called the best of. And I guess I'm excited simply because I have enough songs to put on a best of album, and I'll be doing a couple of new tracks, 2 or 3 that will obviously be exclusively available on that, and I'm very excited about that. It will round off nicely all that I've done so far, and then I can move on to doing something perhaps a little more different.
I knew I had to do something.